with the third and last pickup video of this bi-weekly period. Moviefreakbazaar once again came through with his weekly sale, and this week I went a little overboard and picked up quite a few movies. So yeah, let's get started before I start rambling, and as I tend to do. Another one that Macabre is probably going to kick my butt because I haven't left him with any horror movies to talk about. This one is one of those movies that I've seen a couple of times. Movie Freak has had it a bunch of times. Back when flea markets were still around, I saw numerous copies. Sometimes it was scratched, sometimes it was not. But I don't know, I never got into picking it up because I vaguely remember it not being good. But I finally decided to pick it up because I want to finish my Stephen King adaptation collection. If you know me, yes, I do have... I collect movies in general because I love movies. I love the thrill of picking up a movie that I've been hunting for a while. And I love the movie experience. And not a lot of people get that. But within my collection, I do have like these sub-collections, like for actors, directors, and one of those is Stephen King. I have a Stephen King adaptation collection. Still need Cujo and Maximum Overdrive. I have not been able to find those two movies, and that bugs me because I really like those two movies. But this one, I finally decided to get Dreamcatcher. Honestly, the only thing I remember about this one is the toilet monster. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but that's what I remember from this movie, the toilet monster. So yeah, I finally broke down and picked it up, because why not? Another in that vein movie that I've seen but I've not picked up before is We Own the Night, with Joaquin Phoenix and Mark Wahlberg, Eva Mendes, and Robert Duvall. I've seen this one. I thought it was okay, but I never actually got around to picking it up. Finally saw it again with Movie Freak, and I'm like, I'm gonna pick it up now because, you know, with Joaquin Phoenix and his Joker role, I thought maybe his movies will get hard to come by. So I finally got it. But it's a good movie. It's a good movie. I just, again, always skipped on that. Also in that vein, picked up Half Baked. With Dave Chappelle. Vaguely remember this being a stoner movie. I don't remember this one that well. But I hadn't seen Movie Freak before have it. And he had 2 copies. I was able to get one of those, so picked it up. Another one of those movies that I've seen a couple of times but never got around to picking up. SWAT. I think there's a sequel, SWAT 2, and then they did a TV series, which I saw a couple of times because the Pink Ranger, I don't remember her name, but Kimberly the Pink Ranger was in the TV show, which unfortunately I heard got canceled. Nice action movie, you know, not the best action movie ever, but I thought it was entertaining, so picked it up. This one I've been trying to track down for a while, because he has had copies of this. Moviefreakbazaar and his team has had copies of this, but the cover is in Spanish, and I don't know. I'm weird that way. I don't like American movies having a Spanish cover for whatever reason. My brain just can't process that. But I wanted this one. Thankfully, he finally brought a copy that's in English, and it's Phineas and Ferb Star Wars. It's basically just Phineas and Ferb interacting with the Star Wars universe. Big fan of Star Wars, so this fits into my collection perfectly. I love Star Wars, and I like collecting Star Wars spoofs like Spaceballs or Fanboys. So this works great. Super awesome. I saw this on TV, and it's Phineas and Ferb is a great cartoon. I really like all the thought that goes into it, and it's a really deep cartoon because they reference maybe something in an episode and then it comes back in the other one. And they released 3 movies, I think, Into the Second Dimension, the Marvel crossover one, and Star Wars. So I think I have all of them, maybe. This one really has been a long while since I saw it. To the point where I completely forgot this even existed. Uh, love the first one. First one, amazing movie, love it. Second one, it's kind of okay, but I did not remember that there was a third Crocodile Dundee movie, Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles. I was like, what? I saw this in Movie Freaks album. I was like, what? I don't remember that. But clearly it exists because there it is, Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles. I think that maybe this was an attempt to bring the character back because I'm pretty sure this came out I remember seeing Crocodile Dundee in the 80s, and this thing came out in 2001, so it's a good while after the first one and probably even the second one. So I guess this is an attempt to reintroduce the character, and I forgot that even existed, so I don't think it did that well. I mentioned this before. I am not the biggest drama movie guy. I respect the effort that goes into dramas and the performances in dramas, but I watch movies to escape the harsh realities of life. And this is one that I know it's famous. I know it won a couple of awards. Well, actually, maybe just one. And great performance by Billy Bob Thornton. But this is the exclusive director's cut with 2 discs. And I like bonus features, so that's why I finally picked this one up. And it's Sling Blade. I don't think I've seen this one, if I'm honest. I probably only know of it because of short video segments. But this is the 2-disc, again, edition, director's cut, so I was like, well, I can't, even if I don't like the movie, it has a bunch of special features, so I'll pick it up. This one I saw with my wife. I thought it was okay, even though it was a clearly an Apple product placement movie, and the writers of this movie don't really understand how electronics work. But I picked up Sex Tape with Cameron Diaz and Jason Segel. I didn't think it was the worst movie I've seen. Got a couple of chuckles, but yeah, just picked it up. This one I picked up because it says Walt Disney Pictures Presents, so I thought it was one of those Disney live action movies. Because I'm trying to. It's an impossible task to get every Disney animated movie and live action movie, because Disney released so many movies and then released them through their other distributors. So I keep coming across movies that I didn't even know existed. So I picked up this one, Return to Snowy River, which turns out is an Australian movie that got brought to America by Disney. So I didn't even, this is Return, so there's definitely a first one. So I need to get it. This one, I saw a trailer and I thought it was garbage. A friend of mine saw it and he said it was garbage, so I lost interest in it. But I'm building Dwayne Johnson collection. I freely admit I watched Baywatch when I was younger because of the babes, honestly. A lot of people would watch Baywatch, not because of the story, because of the babes. And I saw a trailer for this, I was like, oh, that looks like so much hot garbage. Despite the fact that it has The Rock, and I like The Rock, it has Zac Efron. I think he's cool in certain movies. He was great in The Greatest Showman. And it has the lovely Alexandra Daddario, who was in San Andreas and the first season of True Detective. Definitely watch that one. Yeah, she has a really, really cool scene in that. But yeah, I picked up Baywatch. And I am not a fan of these adaptation of old TV shows. Like Chips, they did Baywatch. I don't know, but I picked it up because of the cast and Alexandra Daddario. This one, I'm hoping I don't have. I have almost all of the Fast and the Furious movies. I need 8 and Shaw and Hobbs. Um, but this one I saw it. It's the extended edition, but it has the theatrical and the extended version. So I was like, oh, cool. It has a bunch of special features. But now I'm starting to doubt whether or not this is the version that I have. It has the slipcase. I know I don't have the slipcase, but I don't know if I also have the extended one. So if I already have it, I'll have a double. It's fine. This one is interesting, but I picked it up because of the cast. It has Robert De Niro, Rene Russo, and Jason Alexander. The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. When I was a kid, they would rerun the cartoons, and I thought they were weird. I liked them because they were weird, but they were kind of weird. It has Sherman and Peabody, I think a Mountie guy, and Rocky and Bullwinkle. And I remember seeing this one when I was younger, and I didn't like it. And I actually saw it later, a little more grown up, and I felt bad for Robert De Niro because he was in this movie. So I want to rewatch it again, see if I appreciate it or still think it's hot garbage. But yeah, this is weird. This one I rebought because I have the full screen version of this, and like I might have mentioned before, full screen on HD plasma TVs look weird. I need to get the widescreen for it to play properly on the TVs. So it's this Domino with Keira Knightley, a supposedly biographical movie based on a bounty hunter, but the bounty hunter has denounced this entirely, said none of what happens in the movie actually happened in real life. But it has a good cast. It has Keira Knightley, Mickey Rourke, and I think Christopher Walken is in it for a couple of scenes. Yeah, Christopher Walken and Lucy Liu. So I remember it's fast-paced, but I wanted the widescreen because it looks better. This one is one that I've wanted to get just to get it, but every time Moviefreakbazaar had it, it came with the snapper case. He finally got a DVD case version of this, and it's Looney Tunes Back in Action, the movie, because there was Looney Tunes Back in Action, the video game. So they made that distinction with Brendan Fraser, and I feel bad for Brendan Fraser. I don't know what happened to the guy. He's a good actor. He was great in The Mummy. He was great in Blast from the Past. He's just a really good actor that just... I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what he possibly did to fall out of favor in Hollywood. Just a shame. But and the movie itself is... It's no Space Jam. I love Space Jam. And I went into this thinking, oh, it's going to be like Space Jam or Roger Rabbit. And it's not. The comedy's kind of off. It has Steve Martin, and I'm sorry, I am not a Steve Martin fan. I never got into him as a comedian. But I've been wanting to get a copy, and I finally got a non-snapper case version of this. So yeah, I'll put it on my kids and see if they like it. And the last one I picked up is a live-action adaptation of Blood, the Last Vampire. Blood, the Last Vampire is an anime, and they turned it into a live-action. I have not seen this. I like the anime. It's not a long anime. It's probably like 40 minutes. And they did a anime series, which I want to track down and get. But the live-action, this is done, I think, by Japan. It's not an American adaptation. Maybe it is. Wait, who made this? Destination Films. Oh no, Sony. Oh no. Well, now I'm less confident about this because American adaptations of Asian IPs have not been good. Oh, does it have the director? Ooh, it's an American director. Ooh. Yeah, okay, my confidence in this is greatly dwindling. Blood the Last Vampire is good anime, bloody, gory with vampires. I am not so sure about this one now, but I'll still check it out. And, yeah, my confidence in that has greatly diminished. But that was the pickups for this week. Of the ones that I bought, I will highly recommend two of them. This one I saw, loved it. I like the fact that these characters I love the cartoon. I love that these characters cross over with Star Wars. This was fun. And out of all the Fast and the Furious movies, I love Part 5 the best. This is when they're in Brazil and they're trying to rob that gang lord. And I think this is when they introduce The Rock. So yeah, this is good. This one is my favorite one. And then Part 7 is the second favorite one, because that one has the transporter. The transporter versus the Fast and the Furious. And it's the last one with Paul Walker. And I thought that one was pretty cool. And I like Part 5 and Part 7 the best. So I'll recommend that one. So, yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Share the video if possible so I can, get more people to watch my stuff. Hopefully they will enjoy it too. But once again, to you wonderful people that have supported my channel and keep watching me ramble on and on for who knows for how many minutes talking about movies and other stuff. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Please take care. Please stay safe. And I'll see you later. Bye.